This is a short video to show how to use a spreadsheet to summarize your student evaluation of instructor, your student evaluations each term. As you know, if you go to log into Go Solar and you go to Faculty menu, then under Faculty menu you can view your student evaluation of instructor. This started in the fall of 2013 with a revision for the College of Education with new statements that are evaluated. So this spreadsheet would work for courses or sections of courses taught from the fall of 2013 forward. So as an example, in the fall I taught 4 sections of KH 3650, Physiology of Exercise. They're actually all combined in one course lecture, but the evaluations are shown as individual sections, so I'll treat these like individual classes. So you know you can click on results over here, and that brings up your student evaluations. And so you've got the statements here, the rating here, Likert scale rating, where based on this statement the students rate that they either strongly agree, which is 5, down to a strongly disagree, which is a 1. For each of these statements, and then 0 is not applicable. And so then these are frequencies right here. This is how many students responded at each of these levels. So what I want to do is show you how that you can take the information out of this report and put it into a spreadsheet so that you can present some summary results of your student evaluations. So what we'll do first is look at the spreadsheet. And so here's the 16. If you look down here, these are the 16 statements or questions or areas that are on the student evaluations. This shows an abbreviated version so that it'll show up. You can get it all on the graph, and then the note that's attached to it shows the actual full statement. Then this section here is a summary of all classes taught, and then each class goes in over to the side here. So there's a spot for 1 class, 2 classes, 3 classes, etc. In this initial template I put it out to 10 classes, which should hold you for a little while. If you need to start adding classes after that, you'll need to get into the formulas a little bit and adjust for it. And then down here is a bar chart that has each of the 16 areas down here, and what the spreadsheet does is takes each of the courses and summarizes and comes up with a mean score for each of the 16 areas, and then presents that in this bar chart down here. Okay, so how do you use this? First thing you got to do is you got to go back to your student evaluation, and there may be some way of exporting these numbers from the Georgia State database. I don't know, but this is a relatively quick and easy way just to do it on your own. And if you're only teaching 2 classes a term or 3 or whatever, it won't take it too long to do this. But basically what you do is you write just on the left side of where it says the number 1 here, just click and hold and scroll down, and so that we're selecting all of this info, all these numbers in here, and just select all the numbers. Then you can right click and copy, and then go to Microsoft Excel. In this case you're going to go to a new sheet down here, and you're going to paste that data into the sheet. And if you come up here under paste, you can choose this option, which is just matching the destination. So it's just pasting the numbers in there, and there we go. So you don't have to transcribe these all off of the web page. Now for some reason it adds these extra rows in here, and it's easier to work just to go through and delete these extra rows to condense this spreadsheet so that you can get at all the numbers and then copy them and paste them over into the analysis spreadsheet. So if you just go through and delete each of these, there's, for some reason there's 2, between each one. So you can just go through and delete these extra rows. Like this. And there we go. Okay, and so this column has our number of responses for the number 5, strongly agree. This is number 5. This is number 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 0 is not applicable. Here's the mean for that particular class. For this item, we're not going to need that information. Basically, you're just going to highlight, select this data like this, right-click on it and copy it, and then go to your template, and right here under the first class, you're going to paste it in there. So, so the very top left of this is the number for the first question, and the number of responses there were for 5. So you just go ahead and paste it in there. And as you see, what it does automatically is that it then sums these, and as you scroll down here, it creates a bar chart. So for each of them, so for goals met, it'll express it like this. Okay, so that's one class. So let's say in the fall you taught one class, so you copy those data and paste them in there. But if you taught a second class, you can scroll over to class number 2 and do the same thing. Go back to Go Solar. In this case, we're going to go to my second class here and look at results. We're going to scroll down, and once again, right to the left of this one, we're going to just click and hold and drag all the way down like this, and until we get to the last number here, release, and then right click and copy. We're going to go back to Excel, go to a new sheet, paste it in there, get rid of a little quick shortcut. You can hold down the control key in Excel, and you can click rows like this that are not contiguous. So you can just select all of these that you want to get rid of. Oops. And right click and delete. And that has now condensed our data. So we go back to here again, select this block of data right here, copy it, go back to our template, and up here we've got class number 2. So we're going to start right here and paste it in there. And you can see what it's done over here is updated the total number. So as an example, 10 students, so for the first question, did you meet the goals and objectives of the course? 10 students responded, strongly agree, number 5 in this class. And then if you go to the first class, 6 students responded, and so what we have over here is a total of, or a sum of 16. And so now here's our mean, for each of these class evaluation areas for the 2 classes from the fall, and it also updates your bar chart down here. So this is kind of a nice handy way to give you a quick and easy summary, and also with the chart down here, a very visual summary of your course evaluations. Now, you can put all your classes in here, and what I would suggest doing is if you taught, again, instead of calling this class 1, if this was KH 3650 in fall 2013, I would label that so that we know which course that was. You can do that for each subsequent course. Like I said, what I've got so far is spots for 10 courses out here that will all sum an average in here, and also update your chart. And one of the things that we can work on in the future is a chart that will sort of a grand mean chart that will do all courses, that can also split it out to undergraduate courses, graduate courses, and then also charts that split these out individually so that you can look at progress. For example, if you were getting feedback that your written assignments or class assessments were scoring low, you could look at progress over time as you tried to address that issue with a particular course and see how that potentially and hopefully changed and improved over time. So that's how you use the spreadsheet.